Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a good day. Whoa, it's stream time. Whoa, oh my god. Oh my god. Also, Zero Winter. I think me and you would get along in real life just because the first thing I saw when I opened up the stream was just you saying, "Suck it, nerds, I'm first." And that's so very much my humor, and it made me LOL as I was like getting my water and getting my coffee. Oh, speaking of, I have a hill. Okay. Oh wow, there is a stream. Yeah. Sorry for being late. I'm here. Corgi, if you reach 100k, give me the diamond shield. Brother, I don't think you understand how much creators don't make and how much diamonds are. No, I will not get you. I will not be buying you anything. Feeling less tired today? Honestly, I wasn't feeling too much tired yesterday. I was just kind of not in the mood to stream, to be honest with you. I'm doing really well. You should try and build countries in Minecraft. You should try and build countries in Minecraft. Dude, you know who I checked out? Haven't seen in a while. Haven't watched his channel. I watched Z's channel. And I was like, I wonder how he's doing. He's like, he's exploded. He's exploded with his Minecraft horror. I hope he keeps that up because he's like, he crushed it, dude. He's got one video that's like 1 million views. I was really shocked because I had seen a couple of them and they weren't doing really well, but now they've all done really well. I mean, they come out a lot less frequently, but they all do really well. Aziz has a channel? No. Z. You had to be around for a while to know Z, but he's now Parzival. He changed his name. But yeah, he's got 33,000 subscribers. I think when he stopped Territorial, he had like 10k. And he was always like such a good personality and such a good voice. I was like, there's like, if this guy, I remember talking to him about it. It's just like the only thing I had over him was I was a little bit more consistent at the time, but he was such a better YouTuber. But look, he's got like all of his videos have done really well. 71,000, 25,000, 926k, 99k. It's just like, you know, good for him. I hope he does it. Hope he does more. Yeah, he had about 10k when he stopped. Yeah. I was really sad when he stopped. I always wanted to do, like, if I was ever gonna like branch out and do like co-op games, I would be like, I want to do it with Z. By the way, how was your date with Zero Winter? Dude, he lives in Ohio, which is disgusting, so I would never go there. I'd have to meet him at the border of Michigan. There's no way I could possibly ever be seen in Ohio. I legitimately haven't been to Ohio. I was just making a meme out of that, but I was thinking, like, have I ever been to Ohio? I was like, no, there's never been a reason to go to Ohio, and I doubt there ever will be. The only shot Ohio ever had of getting me there was when I worked in hotels and had to do conferences and stuff, because that got me to Kentucky, and I never thought I was going to go to Kentucky. And the only other thing that would keep me there is, does Ohio have a national park? Have a national park. Yes, Ohio has. Oh, no, I guess I will go to Ohio. Dang it. There's a good chance I will go to Ohio. No. No. Europe is better. Maybe in terms of city, dude. But, like, you can't beat America's nature. Like, I think that's pretty universally agreed upon. Asia better? I don't know. I think Asia, you could make a little bit better of an argument, but, like, I don't know what China has for national parks. I know they have a few. Not sure how many Corgi Zero Winter jokes I can make to put the number of remaining jokes I'm allowed to have before it becomes annoying. Probably like 2. You know, in comedy, it's always the rule of 3. Is the first joke is funny. The second time is kind of like less funny, but it's a callback, so it's haha. And then the third time bangs. And then after that, you gotta move on. All right, let's go ahead and get started though. Let's play some games. We'll start off in lobby 1 and then we'll move over to lobby 2. Yeah. Make your own maps in Dummy Nation. I mean, if anyone made a map in Dummy Nation, I would probably check it out. Let's do Caucasian. I'm just gonna load it immediately. If we get some peeps, we get some peeps. If not, we can pick y'all up in the next game. I'll be waiting. Thanks, Louis. Appreciate you. Louis been coming around a lot more since we started doing the lobby 2 stuff. I didn't realize you liked that stuff so much, but hated lobby 1 stuff. Alrighty. So I think we'll see if I get stream sniped. I was actually really concerned when I picked this spot because I looked at it and be like, man, if I do get stream sniped, I can't move. Because like you look at how much land I'd be giving away from the team, it scared me a little bit. But fortunately, we didn't get stream sniped. By the way, I found your domination video very funny. The idea of Britain and Ireland conquering the world together. Yeah, until I betrayed Britain trying to conquer the British Raj, and then they absolutely hated me. Because I was just trying to spice things up. And then I lost, dude. It was mission failed all around. Not to spoil the video, but honestly, it's still a fun video. I wanted to like fight Britain. How I was really wanting to do is fight Britain and France with the UK and Germany, but then like I couldn't do that. I literally sat there for 40 minutes in real life and just like could not, and like nothing happened. So I was like, all right, well, this sucks. Let me start fighting this guy, by the way. Hello, bot. You spoiled it yesterday? It's fine. I'm not the most concerned about it. Wow, don't full send, bud. Now we gotta like really put the hammer down and make sure this guy doesn't get your land. I mean, it did inspire everyone to attack, but that's really bad. And honestly, this is really a weakness that someone could vote into. Spoiled what? Oh, yesterday's video. Yesterday's domination video is what I spoiled. Oh, but let me spoil something else for you. I watched this show on Netflix, and I know I'm late to the party about it because apparently everyone was talking about it. I just did not hear about it. Like, I messaged my friend Kevin, who's like the director film guy. And I was like, "Have you heard of this film, this series on Netflix, Adolescence?" And he's like, "Yeah, we watched the behind the scenes to it." It was crazy. They have hour-long episodes. They do in one take. Like, there is no cuts. They just have one camera following around everything for an hour for each episode. It's, first off, so good. Second off, just a technical masterpiece. I was like blown away. Here, France, I think you could fight back. It was ridiculously good. And it's about like a kid who killed another kid. Like he kills this girl, and that's like revealed in the first episode. And it's just kind of like the system and how like that's dealt with by like the family and then like by the kid and stuff. And it's wild the transitions they'll have and how much tension it builds up over time. Because something bad will happen and you don't cut away, and you're kind of wanting to cut away because it's awkward, but you're just sitting there. Haven't watched it yet, been meaning to. I mean, honestly, I was the same way. Like, I had seen the thumbnail and it didn't look that interesting, so I had not looked at it for a while. But then I heard that it was the second most streamed show on Netflix ever, having just replaced Stranger Things. And I was like, whoa, what am I missing? And sure enough, it was fire. It's only 4 episodes, so it's, you know, not very long, but it's really good. Francis like a snake? I know, he's a sneaky snake over here. I believe in our sneaky snake, France. Oh, is that the one about the 13-year-old incel? Yeah. I mean, it's not preachy if that's what you're worried about. And all the characters are so good. Even like the side characters you kind of expect to be annoying. Like there's a sister who just kind of gives off the vibe that she's going to be annoying, but no, she's great. The mom's great, who also you think the dad's going to have like this secret that's going to disqualify him, but they're all like really well acted. And they're all like feel really real. Not preachy and Netflix are mutually exclusive. I don't know what you're watching that this feels preachy, but I don't really feel like that's the vibe I've ever gotten from Netflix. But no, this one's definitely not preachy. It feels very real because like all the characters are like gray. Or are these half these people full sitting? I don't know, man. Just let it go. We win. The game was like basically over at that point. Let's do Australia 4 team. Let's try and get this one in really quickly, and then we can get ready for the contest, and then we'll go to lobby 2. Free land? Yeah, I guess there was a chance that some of those people would get the crown at the end. Someone stopped me getting the crown. I'm so sorry. My humble apologies. Oh, and then I was in the mood for like a documentary, and I was already on Netflix, so I started watching the Tylenol Killers, which was like, you know, in the 1980s, someone was replacing Tylenol with cyanide, which is wild. And they were talking about how they initially figured this out was that like one guy took Tylenol and died because it was cyanide. And I go, oh, it's so horrible. He had a heart attack. The family goes over to this guy's house to like grieve. And his brother and the brother's wife both take Tylenol because they're just like not feeling good. And then they both die at the same house the first guy died at. They interview the fire chief and he's just like, they couldn't believe that they were going back for the same thing. And like initially it was just for the brother, and as they're trying to save the brother, the wife is like screaming and then she dies. And then they go back to, they're like talking about it, and then someone talks about how they took a call for someone who died in the exact same way, and that's how they kind of figured out there was a pattern of Tylenol being the issue. And I was just like, could you imagine being in that family where 3 of your relatives die on the same day from the same like poisoned Tylenol? Because I'm like, obviously, like, how would you ever know before like tamper proofs that the bottle had been opened? And who would ever suspect that you would replace it with cyanide? And also, one thing that I did not realize apparently was that you could in the 1980s go and buy cyanide from like a hardware store. And I'm sitting there being like, you could? Holy cow, that seems incredibly dangerous. And the grandpa and grandma come and to mourn and they take a Tylenol. Yeah, fortunately the Tylenol, the reign of the singular Tylenol bottle, like reign of destroying this one family ended after those 3 people. But yeah, that one bottle of Tylenol had it out for that family, the Janus family. But honestly, I fell asleep before I could figure out what was the resolution. Like, I think it's still unsolved. But yeah, I have no idea. I have to rewatch it today because I fell asleep. So, you know, hopefully it has a happy resolution, but I'm pretty sure it was unsolved. Like, I think I knew that before going in. GG. Contest in 2 minutes? Yeah, that's why we did the Australia one. We're ready. Tylenol poisoning rhymes with grudge? Sure. Corgi, creepiest story that you've heard? There's like creepy horror stories on YouTube. There's like a channel that does that. He's got some like good ones. I think there was one, oh gosh, there was one in like Russia or something where it was something so horrible. Like there was a chemical spill and the people didn't know about it. They got off the bus and they tried to like, it was in the air and they tried to like wash, it was burning them, so they tried to wash it off in like the creek, but the creek was like heavily poisoned with the stuff, so they like, a lot of people like melted in the river. That one was insane. That one was like, wow, that's terrifying. Scandy contest? Yeah. It's the perfect time. It doesn't sound scary, but that's because you probably didn't explain it that well. Yeah, I mean, the story gets a little bit... first off, I'm not going to go into graphic detail about it, but like, could you imagine like there's a crash, you stop the bus, everyone gets off the bus, they feel like they're on fire, so they go in the river, and then people just like disappear because they get melted. I got a haircut the other day. When I was there, some lad was saying the relative of his kid of his got kidnapped by the cartel. Ransom was $3 grand, but the cartel gave him McDonald's and let him play. I mean, there are stories of like some, like, you know, people getting kidnapped and they just like their experience of being kidnapped was just like, yeah, my mom owed the drug dealer money, so I went to his house and ate tuna sandwiches for 3 days. I'm sure there's sillier like kidnapping stories. Obviously, kidnapping's a tragedy, but you know, the place in the world where the most kidnappings happen is actually Phoenix, Arizona, like in the entire world. And it's because like coyotes will kidnap people that they help cross the border if they can't pay. All right, good luck everyone. We went north. We'll see how well it works out for us. I love how much people like rebel off the strategy of what we've been doing. I'm not sure if it's because no one liked the strategy I called out. Be like, hey, let's go, because like in Scandinavia we go bottom right, or if it's just because like they never thought it was good, or if they like purposely rebel. Hello, free land. Smush this guy with the boys. It's unfortunate we have a bot and a bot right here. I'll keep this guy small enough. Cool's got other things to worry about. We're doing okay though. Wow, we captured so much of the territory. I don't know how we won this down here. It seemed like we were really focused up north. We'll have to take a look at the replay, but that was great. It seems like we gain all of Scandinavia easy. I mean, here's the thing, is weekdays are always going to be easier, right? Like when we lose contests, it's rarely on a weekday. It's always on a weekend when, like, you know, the other clans come out in force. Who's this over here? No name? Go get him, brother. Go get him, Senor Aziz. We believe in thee. It seems we can get Scandinavia easy by leaving the bottom right. I mean, we'll have to like take a look at the replay. Oh, I already read that comment. I don't know how we won this, but I definitely think that like if we face like a legitimate clan when they have their members on, I don't know if we win this easily. But it worked out for us. Forgot to adjust my donation rate. Hope y'all appreciate 30%. Yeah. I've been notorious for doing that too. I'll just be like, oh, frick. Oh yeah, don't vote for peace. Let this one go out. Let this go. No, don't vote. Don't vote for peace. Let's finish it up. I just mindlessly hit the thing after talking about how we mindlessly do things. I just mindlessly hit the thing. How to play Openfront? I don't have a tutorial. Ultimus Rex is really good on YouTube. If you type Ultimus Rex, you do have to clarify that you're looking for Openfront IO. I'm pretty sure his tutorial is the one I use. But it's such a game that has, like, it's not like Territorial where there's like 3 openings. Like, Openfront is really a game where like everyone has a different opening, it feels like. By the way, let's go to lobby 2. Don't worry about tags. We're just going to go for a free-for-all. Enzo's made a lot of Openfront videos. Yeah. Well, I just joined its lobby too. Oh, well, good timing. Is Luhansk here or is he missing it? No, he's here. All right, now we just wait for a good one. I don't really want to do South America. I kind of hate that map. There's nothing wrong with it. It's definitely not one of the worst maps, but I just never really enjoy any game I've had in South America. Ooh, Europe. Let's do Europe. Europe's perfect. I never miss. You are here pretty frequently nowadays, now that we do lobby 2. All right, here we go. Oh, full sending's off too. Fantastic. We actually got a really good end game because like there's no stalemating at like the 15-minute mark because, you know, oh, I gotta get ready for the full send at the last minute. No. Everyone's very active the entire way through. Good luck, ladies and gents. It's my time to spawn next to you, Corgi. Dude, we have a multi-day trend of me and you spawning like right next to each other. Like, obviously not communicated, but it has happened. Oh, frick. Well, Litchi, me and you had the same thought, my guy. Dang it, we're screwed together. Anyways, did I spawn near you, Zero? I don't think so. Awkward? Yeah. This is one of those things that really sucks. It's no one's fault. It just kind of happened. Where he just spawned where I spawned, and that's just kind of the end of it. But it does really mean... The space was never big enough for 2 people, so it does really mean that someone's going to die. Or both of us are going to perish. Unless, like, we get really lucky. Or one of us falls apart. But I know Litchi's a good player. So he's not going to collapse under the pressure, and I'm not definitely going to just lose immediately. Because, you know, I'm paying attention, and that would be embarrassing, and who would ever do that? Not me. Yeah. Let's go. Zero, where are you? You're all the way up there. Dude, Zero, you and Luhansk had the same idea. You guys spawn right next to each other. Mira, good to see you. I'm new to the channel. Well, welcome, my friend. Dude, I'm going to audit you. Are you actually new to the channel? Those were your first two messages. It was, hi, I am new to the channel. I will believe you. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Also, I missed XA Ya subscribing 17 minutes ago. My humble apologies, sir, but thank you for subscribing. All right, how's the board looking? Where's the crown? He's down there. Interesting place for a crown. Rarely do I feel like you see an early crown like in this spot. But this spot, I feel like everyone's going to Three Stooges through the door and no one's going to get big. Arc Trooper starts off in freaking Iberian Peninsula again. He did pretty well that last time. Hello, brothers. Why is everyone so early? Dude, Maverick, good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Uh-oh. Did I pick the wrong side here? What if Louis, you join me here? Remember, there's no full sending, guys. There's no full sending. Ah, oh, frickin' Burns. Yeah, see, this is the problem. If one of us had this land, we'd be fine. I was really hoping Burns would work with me. I'm just gonna make life as difficult as possible for him. And there's absolutely no way I'm letting France land. Yeah, back off, France. I see you. I'm totally down. I'm totally down. Yo, boys, what about this move? Everybody just hits this guy. Man, you really attacked me. All right, Louis, feel free, feel free. It's the logical move. It's the next best thing you need to do. Yep, exactly. Killer, you should fight me too. You should go for my land. France, there's no way I'm letting you land. Get out of here. Just be like, come on, everyone. Come on, everyone. Not France. Not France. I will not allow France in here. How many troops this time? Don't worry, brother. I got you. Not this time. Oh, France landed. I needed to send that boat out a half a second earlier. This is why I like full sending on. No, I love full sending off because it encourages everyone to be a little bit more active because the punishment for being active is not as severe, right? These are my favorite types of games. Wow, is this Trix? This is a big guy to fall. I'm surprised so many people are going after him. But that's one that you wouldn't see people fighting if there was full sends on. I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped. Everyone except France, it's the fine point. Yeah. What has France ever done for us, right? Good boat by Luhansk to get a little bit extra territory down here. Except losing 2 wars. I love how as Americans, like, obviously the French have won a lot of historic battles and like Napoleon and stuff, but like we just meme on them that like all they do is surrender. Like the entire world just memes on them. All you do is surrender. Get wrecked, nerds. What's your strategy? You're gonna build a Maginot Line? Ooh, what if I just go around? Who would win, one Maginot Line or a bunch of boys growing through the trees? One loss leads to an endless amount of France surrendering memes. I know, I know. It was just such a horrible loss, which was crazy because like when you look at France prior to World War II, they were one of the strongest militaries in the world by far. and they had widely considered like some of the best generals in the world, and it was just absolutely shell-shocking that they were so blitzed apart, but they were so ready to fight World War One Part 2 via the tactics that they just got overwhelmed with the blitzkrieg. What can you do against a meth-addicted German army? Yeah, that's also another thing that you should be throwing out there, along with the blitzkrieg, was like the prevalence of the German army embrace of just methamphetamines to like keep awake for days. I'm sure that also played a little bit of a role. They could have held the Germans if they would have done the same thing as the Germans, concentrating their tanks. Yeah, it was just a difference of strategy, right? The French were really like, we're doing World War One Part 2. Like, hey, how did World War One Part 2 go? Oh, there was trench lines. Okay, so what if we build a giant concrete trench line? That's, you can't mow over. It's indefensible. What are you gonna do, bomb it? And we'll obviously go all the way through our border with Germany. And then someone says, should we build it all the way to Belgium? And be like, of course not. Then the British would get involved. And that'd be stupid of the Germans. No way could they hold off the might of Britain and Germany. Anyways, back to the game. Dude, Louis, are you going after this guy? Surely you are, right? I mean, I know it gets you borders with the crown, or you could go down south. But look how active everyone is at the 8-minute mark. No one's like saving or anything. I love this. Dude, ARC Trooper once again getting to the end game. ARC Trooper, this is your map. Europe is your map. Iberian Peninsula is your starting location. As I say that, you're getting attacked, which is unfortunate for you. No Folsons this one? Yeah. The consequences of attacking someone is much lessened. You have these two working against this guy. I wonder if Smithy... Oh, I was about to say Smithy joins in, or if he's worried about Luhansk attacking him. There's that joining in. Now, does Iraq fight for this little land? Like, obviously there's not a lot to fight with Smithy. Now, he could turn and burn on Luhansk right here if he thought Smithy was going to be around long enough. As Helicopter's going into white, you have Trit up here who's not doing anything, being a very passive boy. Might go into Helicopter, to be honest with you. Oh, he is helping fight Smithy down here. Okay. Hey, Corgi, can you move the chat box a little higher so it's a little bit more visible? Maybe shrink the font a little too? We can play around with it. Hold on. I don't know how to shrink the font other than making it smaller. I can make it a little bit bigger, if that helps. Here, how about we just go full chat box for right now? Nah, that's a little bit much. Let's go like right here. Wait, did you do the 50K stream yet? No, I need to announce it. I'm so bad about remembering to do that. That's on me. I'll do it today. I'll do it today. All right, so now we have the... Yeah, Helicopter I kind of felt like was going to go down. It was a good move on Trick's part. I always recommend, like, if you ever are in these kind of in-game situations and there's someone of the same color as you, that's always a good person to attack because it's so much less noticeable for the rest of the board. But now we have the end game of ARC Trooper, Iraq, Trix, and Luhansk. Trix is attacking Helicopter. Yeah. He did. I think that was a good move on his part. Helicopter was just too weak. I think he was trying to use him as a buffer state against ARC, but I think at this point you want direct borders because everyone's going to fight this guy, right? There's Iraq in. I'm imagining Luhansk is going to join in here soon. Although it could be a sneaky play to not join in. Oh, I see what's going on. Did you see what was going on? I won't call it out in case there's audio listeners, but did you see what was happening? Like the players are audio listening. We're being sneaks. Now remember, there's no full sins. There's no full sins. I see it's already the three-way. Yeah. And I don't think this game will go on for the full 20 minutes just because, again, full sins are off. So there's no, like, stalemate, let's position well type stuff. Now, is Iraq turned on... Iraq's turned on tricks. Interesting play. Luhansk really going for positions. Not really interested in grabbing this land up here. And I wonder how valuable it is to fight in this position, because like you want the, at this point when there's like 100% only going to be 3 people, established crown, you really don't want to be the established crown, right? When everyone's this close, because these two are going to turn and burn on the crown. So what's the rule on no full send games? Does it cap at a certain percentage? Yeah, it caps around, Rocket says 20%. I thought it was like 30%, but yeah. You can't attack very much. Basically, if you try and attack for over that percentage, it will take away that percentage of your troops, but only send like the 20 to 30% into actual battle, and the rest just disappear. Ooh, Iraq's got the crown. It's better for Luhansk for Iraq to get the crown, because when you're looking at proximity of land to grab, I think you're better fighting for Europe than you are for like Africa. But he's convinced otherwise. He's really aggressively pushing for this. It might be smart to say that you can outrush this guy. If you both are committed to knocking this guy down, that you could do it faster. Rather than trying to win the alliance of this guy later on. It is a gambit, and you can see Luhansk is a lot less on troops compared to Iraq. That is a very aggressive move. Will you have enough pixels to justify this? Because Iraq has got 5 million more troops. This is a tough battle. Okay, he does get a ton of land. Iraq needs to attack him right now. Attack, Iraq. You have the advantage. Yes. Go. Close the gap. There you go. And Iraq still has the Great British Isles to get. So I think this is Iraq's game. I think Luhansk went aggressive with a gambit that he could hold the line for a second. Now it comes down to, like, do you have the right attack patterns? Because Luhansk has taken away the crown, and it's just like, who's going to attack more and get more land? This is a tough one. This is a tough one. We're racing down to the bottom. Uh-oh. I think Luhansk had the better attack percentages. And I don't think it's going to be recoverable by Iraq. We'll see. I mean, we're getting close. Iraq still has land in the British Isles. There he goes to get. But it's not going to make a difference now. And he's given the collapse good sportsmanship, as Luhansk is 30,000 pixels, now 70,000 pixels ahead. Luhansk wins this one. Good job, Louis. Good job, Louis. Good game. Good game. See, this is why I love full send-off ones. Because we're 15 minutes in, the game's already done, right? Great job, Louis. That was fantastic. And we just missed the contest. So let's try and get everyone with tags off, and let's do a team one in lobby 2. We'll stay in lobby 2, but let's go to teams. It's 11% and then 2 clicks before the end of the cycle. Yeah, that's kind of my mantra as well. Was that what you were doing, Luhansk? Attacking with 11%, 2 clicks before the end of the cycle? It would be nice to be able to click on a player and to see like what they're doing. I was attacking with 19% at the end, straight after he attacked me. That's fair. All right. Can we make sure that everyone has their tags off? We have 3 people with the corgi tag on: Grass, BB, D&T, Killer, Syria. Let's just make sure that everyone's got tags off. No meme tags, no corgi tags. Like, Null, you gotta take off your tag. Killer, you gotta take off your tag. Malta, please take off your tag. Scotland, please take off your tag. Whatever that is in Greek, please take off your tag. All tags? Yeah, it's always been all tags. Because even meme tags inspire people to have the corgi tag on. And we missed the world. We could have done the world if people had taken the tags off. That's Russian. I know Greek. That isn't Greek. Okay, fair. The Cyrillic alphabet is tough for me to recognize as someone who's never been exposed to it outside. Like, the first time I've ever been exposed to the Cyrillic alphabet is now. Like, last year on YouTube. I did have... Ooh, let's do North America. No, it's only 3 teams. We'll wait. I was friends with a guy named Artem who was from St. Petersburg. Like, his family had just moved from Russia. But, so I knew, like, some Russian things, like Privyet. But, I never really learned a lot about Russia. And I definitely have no experience with the Cyrillic alphabet. Africa? Yeah, we can do Africa. Let's do Africa. Load up. I'm surprised Iraq didn't attack me with the borders we had. Yeah, I think he was thinking he could outrace you, which he potentially could have. I think the big difference was you boated into the Iberian Peninsula and cut him off. I think if you hadn't done that, it would have been Iraq's game. I feel like in non-full-sim games, it's never good to have the crown early on or in the middle. Yeah, because people are a lot more willing to challenge the crown. Okay. Black team's in a... Well, I mean, the teams are really divided. The only team that, like, got kind of screwed with the team not spawning together, I mean, blue, you could argue a little bit. They have some satellites. And then the black team has to deal with these guys. But everyone else basically got a corner. I would feel really bad if my name was I'm top 800 global, because I don't think you're long for this world. I think you might be cooked here, bro. Here, do you want to full send me? Do you want to get that out of the way? No? Okay. Just checking. Yeah, I'd love everyone to collapse on France over here. Or our team, too. Am new, how work? How what work? You give me more descriptors of what you're asking. Also, you're not that new because you're a member. So you've been around for a little bit, and you've also typed without chatting. So you've been subscribed. Shut up. Liar. Stolen valor. Stolen valor. Hey guys, I'm new. You know, you've been around. Shut up. This man comes in here trying to be new. I mean, granted, he could just be new to the stream. And I'm just immediately bullying him, which is, you know, exactly how you would treat someone if you like have a new streamer or a new viewer. You immediately bully them. You call them out immediately and you bully them. It's obviously the way. He says, gotcha, mother effer. So, you know, we're on the same page. All right, how's the teams looking? I mean, we're in first. Yellow's in second. Make sure if you're me or Empire, we're on boat watch. I see a little sneaky boat coming. And black team, we got to figure out who's the biggest threat on the board. Because we can't fight everyone, right? So we need to kind of pick a place that we should push and pick a place we should hold. Where do we think that is? We want to fight the biggest threat on the board. Who do you think the biggest threat on the board is? The biggest threat on the board is yellow. So we should be consolidating. This is a great line to hold. A one player on the blue team line and push into yellow. Empire, this is you. Go, bud. You're at max. Go, go, go. No, but hold this. Push down south. Again, when you're on a team battle, you never want to be pushing from every direction and making enemies of every team. Buddy, I don't know why you're here. Trit, I don't know why you're boating there. I mean, we're making progress over here, but now we're getting a dangerous area where these guys have kind of stalemated. I mean, this is the perfect person. Please, don't attack blue. We don't want to encourage the other teams to attack us. We just want to build up Empire and Alligator and fight down Luhansk. If we do that, the world's kind of our oyster, right? Luhansk is doing the smart move of pushing down Empire because he knows he'll get into our back lines rather than fighting Helicopter, who he could potentially cut off earlier. It's unfortunate our team didn't really support down south as much as we could have. As like we had like the one weak blue guy over here who couldn't do anything. That would have inspired the green team to maybe think about fighting blue because they're weak. And we could have knocked down yellow in the meantime. And if you're looking at the board, would you trade blue's land for yellow's land if you're the black team? The answer is yes. But that wasn't our focus. Empire Tang is just kind of going off on his own thing, and we don't really have the troops to support both pushes. Yellow backlines are pretty strong. Yeah, but the thing is like if we can knock down Luhansk, we can knock down anyone, right? So now our gambit is that Emperor Tang can hold off the blue and the yellow team, or the blue and the green team, while Helicopter and Empire can fight down these two. And obviously that's not realistic, right? So it's honestly kind of like yellow's going to win. And what's even more devastating is instead of fighting a weakened blue team, Empire Tang decided to fight the green team, the only team that could help us fight yellow. He's making an enemy of. It's, you know, it's not, I don't think it's a purposeful misplay, but it is a misplay. You're in, bud. Get involved. I see you're just sitting at max cap, not donating, not doing anything. Thanks for being a great teammate. But you have direct borders on the crown. Maybe you could fight him. Why not boat 50% to an island in the south? You wouldn't get anything down here. There's no islands down here, guy. Yeah, this is straight lost. I'm throwing the mantle of blame on Emperor Tang. I mean, fortunately, the blue team is at least pushing back against their backlines over here. So it's not just going to be a yellow sweep, but like, what is the... Luhansk is going to get everyone over here. There's no one that can even slow him down. And like, what did you accomplish other than angering the blue team and the green team? Where like we could have held them off with a weakened blue player who only had a couple 100,000, used him as a human shield, donated down south, beat Luhansk because we should have. We had 35% to the yellow team's 29. We should have beat him. And then the board would have been ours. We could have done anything. You'd still lose. No, the entire game's about controlling your borders. Like when you are the big person, you want to control who you border. That would have allowed us to win. Bro, it's Lufthansa. It's an airline. It's Luhansk in chat. He changes his name to Lufthansa. I get it, but I call him Luhansk. So you coming in here not knowing 3 years of history, I will forgive you. But I also will not stand here and be lectured by a guy this is your first chat and you go, that's not how you pronounce that name. Why does you keep saying this man's name's Luhansk? Because that's what his name is in chat and Discord. So I call him Luhansk. If he changes his name now, I'm not going to correct it. Like Trix does like a Japanese name or something. I'm just calling him Trix. Fight Blue? I mean, Blue has absolutely devastated the backlines over here. Good job on Mama sneaking down. His name in game isn't Luhansk. Thank you. Thank you. You have connected the dots. Now I just need you to assert them in order. You've put them in the wrong order. I need you to work on the order and then we'll be on the same page. We've all established that this name is not Luhansk, but his name in chat is Luhansk. Now I need you to establish an order why I call him Luhansk and not Luhansa. Let's work on order. Let's work on our order of operations. Ahmed, why isn't your name in game Ahmed? Yeah, Ahmed's even worse because it's like everyone calls him Ahmed. His name in chat is King of Ping, and his name in the game is something always King of something. But I'm never gonna do that. I'm just gonna call him Ahmed. Now I don't know why Ahmed stuck, like why his real name stuck, rather than what he goes by on Discord, because like no one calls Luhansk by his name. His name in chat used to be Ahmed? Okay, well, there you go. Please refer to him as King of Ping 5, though? Please only refer to him as King of Ping 5? But now we got a really interesting endgame. Every team's got basically the same amount of percentage. Now, obviously, like, you could look at... I don't know, maybe the green team might be... The green team might use this moment to fight down some of the weaker guys. Because if you could get Burns to get these two guys, then that becomes a real threat. I would say green team's is the hardest position to win from just because there's so much in the middle. Bro, I have to leave. No, I'm so sorry. I bid you adieu. I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Yeah, this is a good boat by Burns getting this weaker guy's land. So he can because basically Burns and Arc Trooper were at a troop stalemate. Basically, they had the same amount of troops. But he picked on the weaker of the two remaining blue players that wasn't involved. That is devastating. Green, you had a real chance to win this. You just had to give Burns time. And I don't think he recognized how close they were to winning and just gave up. Or Burns. He's just immediately like gonzoed. I mean, Luhansk can easily... Luhansk just wins this. He's got 50%. I don't know why he's not fighting Mamo down for the last little bit of land. But yeah, that's a victory for Luhansk. Kind of an unjust one because of the full send. But we'll call it here. Well done, Louis. And let's get ready for contest in Lobby 1. We got 2 minutes. So let's switch it back up. Give it back to Lobby 1. And then add tags. Bro, I just said I had to leave. You can just leave your bot, dude. Yeah, you don't need a full send. You can just leave the bot. Wait, so is it Luhansk or Louis? Everyone can call him Luhansk, only I'm allowed to call him Louis. All right, let's go. Middle East. Corey, if you had 4 months vacation, where would you be spending that time? Probably in Southeast Asia. I had a really good trip there. It's cheap to go there. Like, Europe would be fun to go to, but I don't think I could afford to be in Europe for 4 months. I don't really have a desire to go to Africa at all. South America could be fun. Like Ecuador. Ecuador would be a good time. Maybe Panama. Although I don't know how popular Americans are in Panama right now. Which part of Southeast Asia? I kind of want to replicate the trip I had last time. Like, I had a lot of fun in Cambodia. I had a lot of fun in, like, Bali. I would love to explore a little bit more of Indonesia. I would love to explore more of Thailand that isn't Bangkok. And if I was just incredibly rich, I would love to go to Vietnam and do that. Vietnam's got like the largest cave system in the world. It costs 3,000 American dollars to do it. I would love to do that. And I'd also really love to do a motorcycle trip along the Vietnam coast like they did in Top Gear. Me and my brother always talked about doing that. So I'd probably do something like that. Assuming I had unlimited funds. Well, I don't know. If I had unlimited funds, I might go to Europe. I don't know. Europe to me just seems like, you know, here's a castle and a guided tour, and I don't really enjoy that. I've also heard Japan and South Korea are good times. But I speak no Japanese, and I don't think I know Japanese people don't speak English. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Because, you know, the United States had such a presence in Japan after World War II that you think it would have been slightly more adopted, but it just never was. As your favorite Scotsman, you should visit Scotland. You can visit Ireland while you're here. Yeah, I don't want to go to places where it's just rainy. Like, Scotland, Ireland, and England have always just struck me as like, it's rainy there. It's rainy and cold. And there's just sheep and castles. And I'm like, I've seen the sheep and I don't really care that much about castles. Why don't I go there and be like, hey guys, 200 years ago, my family used to live here. Do you guys care? And they're gonna be like, no. I'm like, oh. Like, I'm pretty sure Irish people don't give a crap if you're like an American that has Irish heritage. Or Scottish American and you have Scottish heritage. You should go to Iceland. Been there. It's amazing. I would love to go to Iceland. Yeah, a lot of my friends have gone to Iceland. Iceland in the summer, though. I know it's really expensive and touristy in the summer. That's like the worst time to go. But it looks so beautiful, right? Can you help us over here, bud? There we go. Yeah, I hate when people are Johnny on the spot about attacking as soon as a full send happens, but they won't help you like to get to the full send. Can we go, boys? Can we go? You were Irish? My last name is O'Neill. You tell me. Now, obviously, my family hasn't been in Europe for at least 3-4 generations. I think the earliest person that's been in, or the latest person that moved to Europe on either side was like my great grandfather on like one of my father's sides, moved from Czechoslovakia. But like, my mom's side of the family can trace back, like all Americans, but my mom actually can, because she really loves family history. Trace our family back to the Mayflower. Why do you always use 11% of tax? Isn't 15 or 18% better? No, the reason why I always use 11% is because 11% is the golden mark of being able to hit red interest. In this the next cycle, so you more efficiently donate or attack. Does your family have any World War II history? Yeah, my great uncle Jim, who's basically my pseudo grandfather, because my real grandfather died when my dad was like 9, was like is incredibly decorated. I think he's got like something like 20 medals or something insane. Now, he's also one of those guys who refuses to talk about anything he's done over there. So it's a lot of speculation. Yeah. And then I used to think my grandparents both fought in World War II, but actually they both fought in Korea. I found that one out. But my granduncle Jim was in World War II. Ooh, actually, was he in Korea now that I'm thinking about it? Because like, if my grandfather was in Korea, no, I think he was in Korea. I don't know of anyone in World War II now I'm thinking about it. I think my family was at the wrong age of that. Like, my grandparents would have been too young for World War II, and my great grandparents would have been too old. I think my family bypassed World War II. All right, let's do North America. I don't know. I don't spend a lot of time. I've never really looked into my family history. If you go to Europe one day, you're welcome home. Okay, what part of Europe, though? And when can I show up at your house and be like, hey, Guten Tag? Or whatever language I'm supposed to speak where you live. I'm definitely going to say that wherever I go. And be like, hey, no. Tom said it's cool if I'm here. It's like, excuse me, you're being really rude. Tom specifically invited me to Europe. What are you talking about? Hey, you're being really rude to someone who was specifically invited here. Belgium, we have beer. Honestly, if I went to Belgium, I would definitely hang out with Pharaoh. Me and Pharaoh almost had an IRL meetup because his sister at one point was seriously considering going to the University of Nevada, Reno, which you won't believe, but is in Reno for like post-grad stuff. But then she chose like the University of Texas instead. And like, ugh, you're choosing the University of Texas, an incredibly prestigious school, over some random school in Nevada? Disgusting. I hate you. You prevented me and Pharaoh from ever meeting up. Also, I know Belgium has beer because like where I went to school in Fort Collins, Colorado is famous for a brewery called New Belgium. And its entire thing was the owner went around Belgium, kind of, maybe stole some recipes, but became like one of the biggest breweries in America. Off that, one of the biggest craft breweries in America, I should say. And so, yeah, I know Belgian beer very well. You won't ever be meeting me. That's a 0 out of 0 chance. I don't know, man. I mean, I've been to Michigan before, and it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility to say I'd go again. I mean, if you're a University of Michigan fan, the chances of us meeting having already met is not zero. Because I've been to a Michigan football game. Does that inspire you? Does that make you go, oh, Corgi's so cool? Does that make me Michigan cool? You have to think about it. That's disheartening. Here I am rooting for your favorite sports team. And I also really love trashing on Ohio State Buckeyes. Do you remember that time where I was like, what's even a Buckeye? And we looked it up and it's a plant. I trash on Ohio all the time. You should immediately like me. Why did Americans steal the EU football name? So what happened was, obviously America is very tied to the English. The English briefly changed the name to soccer. And so, like, Americans' perception of what's this sport is obviously from mostly England because of our strong ties. So we changed it to that. And then when they changed it back to football, we already had a game called football. So, you know, it didn't quite work out. It's essentially the story of why Americans call it football instead of soccer. Or, yeah, soccer instead of football. Tom, the microbrewery movement has made American beer less of a laughingstock compared to American lagers. No, I definitely think, if anything, Americans are ahead of the game in terms of breweries. Like, you can look at, like, Budweiser and be like, oh, Budweiser's gross. And be like, yeah, everyone knows that. Coors gross. Yeah, everyone knows that. Like, the big companies are gross. The microbreweries is like, brother, I think we have a very rich culture of that. All right, let's go back to lobby 2. And we just did a team game, so let's do a free-for-all. It was association soccer for a while in England, and the Americans shortened it to soccer. Yeah, wouldn't you, dude? Big companies have to produce more, which reduces quality. Yeah, exactly. Like, one of the crazy stories is, like, McDonald's was exploring, like, if they could do, like, a blueberry ice cream type thing. And what their studies showed is, like, if they were to do that, they would consume the entire world supply of blueberries, and it wouldn't be enough. Here we go. World. Let's do world. World. Get in. I will go check on that myself one day. I'm just waiting for the right moment. Yeah, I mean, America, if you come to America, no matter what city you go to, there will be like a local brewery and it'll be pretty reasonable. I highly recommend Colorado's. Fort Collins, I think you would love because, you know, it is Belgian style. I think you'd feel right at home. And a lot of these breweries, you know, outside the big ones, like the best beer I've ever had in my entire life was a brewer from the New Belgium Brewery in Fort Collins, Colorado. It was a one batch tester and it was amazing. It was unlike anything I've ever had. I'm like, wow, this is so good. But they're never gonna make it because basically they were just testing out ingredients. But they put the one keg of it on like sale at the brewery, so you could get it on tap. And it was so disheartening to be like, I'll never taste this beer again. Go to Korean barbecue with numbers? What are you talking about with numbers? Korean barbecue, I hate. Like, don't get it wrong, I like Korean food. But I hate the idea of Korean barbecue of, like, you cook the food yourself. Like, why am I paying out to be out to cook the food? I want you to cook the food. I want the restaurant to cook the food. I don't want to be, like, part of the help. I don't want to role play as the chef. I want you to do that. Bully the server into submission. I mean, I'm never gonna bully a server. Like, I've had the worst service that you could ever imagine, and like the most heinous thing I've ever done was like I've left one bad Yelp review in my entire life, but I was literally being harassed. Like, we walked into this one restaurant, we were going to a baseball game, so we stopped at this brewery to get a bite to eat, and there's like 5 people there. And it takes legitimately 20 minutes for this guy to give us menus. And he just will not talk to us. Like, he'll just, like, there's dirty plates in front of us. He has not cleared it off in the 20 minutes we've been there. And like another 10 minutes go by and he's still like not acknowledging us. Like, he's just talking to people at the end of the bar. There's no one in there. So we just like get up and leave. And he's like, are you, and like at that point, he's like, are you leaving? And we're like, yeah. And he's just like, well, we're busy. I'm sorry we didn't get around to it. And I was just like, okay. And he's just, as we're leaving, just screaming at us, thanks for stopping by. Thanks. Have a great time. And it's just like in a really condescending and rude way. And be like, what is this guy's problem? So I left one negative Yelp review on that place. But it was literally like crazy unhinged. Then you may be thinking he must be embellishing the story. There must be more to it, because no human being would ever react that way to that. But that is exactly what happened. It was mind-blowing. Dude, what if we did this? What do you think about that? No. What do you think about this? Go, Smitty. Don't leave me hanging, bro. Do it. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, buddy. Here, let me threaten to boom you. Dude, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? This man's been bullying me. Yeah, I was about to say, it's only fair if I get full sent here. Oh, good move, helicopter boating in there. Because Smithy got full sent on the other guy, so now we're kind of back to basics, back to even. There's always a reason for behavior. I mean, honestly, I did talk to my friend Kyle, who owns a bar in town and, you know, knows all the bar owners. And I was telling him what happened, and he goes, oh, I guarantee, he's like, did he look like this? And I was like, yeah. I was like, that's the owner. He is like a douche. Like, everyone universally agrees he's just kind of a mean person. But obviously you can't check the owner on his behavior when he owns the bar. His customer that he attacks are all his friends? No, I mean, he quickly went out of business like a year later. Like, the place had really good food and really good beer, and honestly, an amazing location right next to the ballpark, so he survived for a while. But to fail in that location just really speaks volume to him, like, not being good at business. I think that really started with his personal attitude. Like, again, I've never left a bad Yelp review in my entire life. I created a Yelp account to leave a bad review. Can I get in on this? I saved you, 760. Don't forget it. Yeah, it's fair if people attack me. I'm just so weak at this point. But there's nothing I can do. Either I get more land or I die here. Yeah, fair. Fair. You only get two chances with a customer. And then you get 20 negative press from the same person. I mean, it's definitely like a rule of like, it takes 7 impressions to like hit someone's brain that you need to visit this place. But it's like the exact opposite where like if one person gives a bad review to their friends, like 8 of them won't, they'll spread it to 8 people and they won't go. Ooh, big full send. Because you gotta think, if one person has a bad review, of course they're gonna tell their friends, which is, you know, realistically 2 to 3 people. They'll tell their close coworkers, which is another like 2 to 3 people, and they might tell like a neighbor or a relative, which is another 2 to 3. Sorry, I couldn't save you, Corgi. I don't even think you tried. I don't even think you tried, Louis. You didn't even try to save me. You were Rose and I was Jack, and you didn't even let me on the damn door. You monster. When do we play Openfront? Check the docket, Simo. I'll let you figure it out. You got this. I believe in you. Luhansk, this happens every time. I mean, this is a really adventurous boat. I think we can all agree on that. Or I think Luhansk would have been a little bit better consolidating down like Eclipse or Cheese instead of being in Africa. But, you know, being bold and such. To be fair, he tries as hard as he does when he asks you to attack someone with him. Sometimes. There have definitely been times when Luhansk left me out to dry. He's like, no. Like, go. You're doing great, kid. He's definitely baited me into attacking someone he didn't attack. That's definitely happened. And I just have to sit back and be like, fair play, I guess, you jerk. Cheese is always in a good position. I mean, he's a good player. Like right now, I think Luhansk would have been like crushing this game if he had not gone to Africa and instead pushed down Cheese immediately. Because then he could be here fighting down this guy and fighting for the Americas. But a lot of his attacks are getting blunted because people are still fighting for like land that he probably didn't want to begin with. Like when you look at his endgame position, you go, you probably didn't want to be there. Oh, but then Pink's boating down the monster. I don't know about that one, Pink. I'd probably be again consolidating my position, maybe fighting like Empire. Who just landed a boat here? Sneaky dog. Sneaky dog. Asia guy get a coast? I don't know. I think this is a fine move to consolidate over here. He knocks down this guy. He has the coast with India, which gives you the coast over here. Ooh, is that Luhansk full sending? That's 2 full sends. Oh, this guy's now in a really powerful position. Is this your boats down here? No, that's stupid tricks. If you can grab freaking Australia, you're in an amazing spot, my friend. I win because I make bold plays? Yeah. I mean, I'd rather lose making a bold play than sit back for like 20 minutes and still lose because I didn't do anything and I just got like overwhelmed. I didn't see him attack me. Are you 760 there, Ahmed? Do you stream every day or like once a week in 2023? No, I stream 6 days a week. I don't stream on Sundays, guaranteed. This game I was trying to be a boat boy. Yeah, you love to win with a little bit of pizzazz. Like, not just like doing the easy moves that guarantee the win, but like, oh, did you know I was in this tiny island off Newfoundland? Here's a surprise boat. Oh, I bet you weren't expecting that. Honestly, this guy's in an amazing position right now. Game's over now? Yeah, I mean, it's this guy's game to lose. Because, like, yeah, they have even troops, but, like, when you look at how the replenishment rates, this guy's going to have a lot more. He should never stop attacking 760. Keep this up, my guy. Don't worry about the small players. They would all have to land to affect you. They would all have to land to affect you. Just keep focusing on pink and you win. I guarantee it. I promise you. I promise you. Just keep fighting pink. He's so worried about black's little boats. 6 million's not going to do anything. You knock down this guy, you win. Oh man, we're just losing so much time. Just fight back against the one guy who can actually do damage to you. Just keep knocking down pink and I guarantee you win this. I want you to win. I want you to win. And the best way you do that is just fighting pink. You ignore everyone else. Everyone else can be ignored. Because the time that they land their boats, you're going to have done so much damage to pink that it's not going to matter. You're already at 42%. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, you're at like 44% in red interest. You're fine. That's why I always go for the edge or near a coast so I can boat. I never go into Asia. Yeah, you do be loving the boats. Gosh, he's spending so much time fighting back. He's allowing everyone back into this game. Just keep fighting down the one guy. You're totally fine. Get this guy down, you win. You win. And the reason you really want to fight the big guys in these cases is because the small guys will get away with a few attacks, and then they'll do really big attacks. There's a chance they'll do really big attacks, and then like over attack, and then you can take them out in one swift blow. Dude, this is taking so long. Like, he's so concerned about, like, knocking back everyone, but refuses to even grab the islands that prevent it. And all he has to do is fight pink. I'm about ready to quit the game because this is just so annoying. Wait, I was gone for a few minutes. This match isn't done. No, this guy like feels like he needs to repel all these small guys' attacks rather than fighting the one big guy. So it's literally like we get 2 seconds of progress and then like 3 minutes of like, oh, gotta fight down the boat, gotta fight down the boat, gotta fight down the boat. It's just taking forever. All right, I'm just gonna leave it. You win. You'll eventually win that, I promise you. Let's go back to lobby 1 though. Let's try and get a game in before, a game or two in before the last contest. He won, obviously no need to wait. Yeah, that's kind of how I was feeling too. All right, let's do Scandinavia. 20 million versus 13 million. Who will win? Exactly, yeah. It's like, you'll eventually get there, but I'm not going to wait around for you to take like this inoptimal path. Wouldn't surprise me if he still lost, though. I mean, there definitely was a pathway that he loses, but it's just like, are we really going to sit around 30 minutes for someone to throw the game? Good luck, ladies and germs. Dude, can you imagine like the first time someone said that and it must have just slapped, right? It must have been a real like, you got him. Oh my god, the audience is laughing so hard. He called us germs instead of gentlemen. Oh my god. Like, it's so cringe now, but you have to assume that at one point that joke slapped. Just a real knee slapper, just you know? Or maybe it was like never funny. Maybe like it was an immediate eye roll scenario. Like, oh, this guy. But it was just like so cringy that it like took off. Someone look up the history of like ladies and germs. Tell me what it is. Yeah. Redacted. Work with me! Yeah! Corgi, what's the name of the guy with the good Openfront tutorial? I don't remember if I actually watched this tutorial or not, but I like the way Ultimus Rex plays. I think he's got a good idea. But basically, the strategy I employ is you start off like 3,000 troops, you just immediately attack, and then you jump up to like 30% attack, and then you attack every time you get like an extra 1,000. So if your last attack was 3,000, you wait till you get 4,000 troops, and then you obviously build city, city, port. Is kind of how I play. Is it the most optimal? No. I guarantee you there's already someone typing in chat being like, no, excuse me, Mr. Streamer. But like, I don't think, you just kind of have to try it. It's definitely a game where like there's not like as defined opening as like Territorial. I only build cities. See, I try and only build 2 cities in a port so I can trade a little bit and then be like, I'm gonna get the rest of the cities from other players or AI. GG. So, Mr. Circus, what is the goal of life? Yeah, isn't it crazy how much focus people put on having like a purpose in life? Or it's just like by the nature of life, your life is so insignificant to the overall planet that like to say that you would have a purpose is kind of wild. That nature would care about you enough to like give you a purpose. So to that end, if we all exist in a sphere of like, this is nature, it doesn't care, like the hurricane's not there to like build your story, it's just because it's wind, then you go, should I embrace happiness? And be like, well, that's a lot of pressure to put on happiness. Let's do Australia. If your life purpose is to be happy, are you failing at life when times are not happy, or is it just out of your control? Are there things that will happen to you that you had no influence on that will make you sad? The goal of life to live is to live. I mean, it is kind of really basic, but also like, yeah. We're born with one purpose on this planet, and it's to live and reproduce. Now, if you don't reproduce, it's not like you're failing at life, but like that is like what is encoded into your genetics. Slash also to play Territorial.io. Dude, are we the autistic train guys? Like, because, you know, shape get big, I like this. Does that make us like the same level of like train people being like, I like trains? Oh, I could fight this guy. Totally agree. There's no purpose and goal in life. It's whatever you want it to be. Yeah, I just think it's just like when you start talking about a purpose and goal, you're really looking for a level of fulfillment that you'll never reach. And the people who do claim to have it aren't like probably lying to you. Like, especially when someone claims that like life fulfillment is their work. Like, really? Work is what you like put your stock into, huh? Like, not family at all? Not like new experiences, just work? Sounds really depressing, right? Even when it's like a noble thing is like being a doctor. It's like, so you just burn out all day trying to help others? You don't like try and get fulfillment on your own? My life is ruined because it got gained? What does gained mean? Corgi Bathroom Simulator got banned. Yeah, I feel like that one was one that we could all see coming. I never looked into the game, but just based off the name, be like, ew. I don't know about that one, champ. Is this Eclipse a Luna? Is that DJ? Oh my god, we gotta connect so many dots. So many dots need to be collected to and connected to establish who this Eclipse guy is. It's a mystery. It's a 2-team. How does it work if you spawn in the middle of blue? I mean, honestly, if you spawn in the middle of blue and hold, you probably become the biggest player. Because when people need to donate, they'll be looking to you. All right, we got 3 minutes for a contest. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here and go grab another coffee so that we don't have to take a break when it's time for Openfront. I'll be RBs. Oh man, did I miss it? I'm so sorry. I was literally like 20 seconds late. Ugh. You don't need Corgi? No, you don't. Good luck. Good luck. I hope you guys win. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That took like 2 extra seconds longer than it needed to. I'll teach them. Thank you, Luhansk. While you teach them, I'm just going to do Europe. I would say if you're in the contest, stay in the contest. It's a lot more important to win that, but I'm going to do Europe. The chair is our champion. He'll lead the people to victory. I mean, he is so inspirational. I don't doubt that. Hey, Remco, he says secret donation. Thank you for... Thank you for the not so secret donation. That's very kind of you. Top donation of the day, Remco. Remco von Hartvelt. I probably butchered that. I'm very sorry, but thank you. It's very kind of you. Yeah, let me throw out some corgi hearts as well. Can we get some hearts in chat for Remco? Yeah. Thanks, Kraft. Thanks, Paul. I'm gonna be straight honest with you. I forgot I was streaming there for a minute. Yeah, you don't ever have to worry about someone stream sniping because they just immediately full send. Like, that was probably really embarrassing. Like, I bet you thought that was gonna go differently in your head. Like, that was gonna be really impactful. And it just didn't do anything. Now we have a really easy target with me, Byzantine, and this guy. It's just so it's just like, oh man, that was supposed to like hurt him. Anybody else have problems with bad gateway? What's a gateway? What are you talking about? Donate no name. Donate no name in the contest. Emergency. Paging Dr. Science. This is a contest? No. I missed the contest. A lot of chat joined the contest. So I was just echoing what Luhansk was saying because he's in the contest and I'm not. Seriously, a 10% attack and I'm selling it in the negative 16,000. Yeah, Nate, I think, like, you know, that is a problem that I think is not necessarily... I think that's like a feature, not a bug. Because the creator specifically hates you. Like, I don't know what you did, but I think you deserve it. Like, right? Like, you seem like a bad guy. You seem like you deserve this hatred that's coming towards you. This is obviously incredibly true and not sarcasm at all. We won contest? Nice. We'll try and win this Europe game. I mean, we do need to fight blue. And our crown's running out of other options, so eventually he'll do it. Good. We knocked down this guy. Khan, can you help? Yeah, good job, Khan. I mean, this guy's just building up to, like, I don't know, whatever mark he's going to hit before he attacks. So might as well put the pressure down here. Yeah, these guys are fighting. Love it. Who's this over here? CA's also joined in. Love it. I'm not sure if the guy's still in the game because he's like not attacking. Yeah, he left. Gold. Give me tutorial. Territorial. Yeah, we have territorial. I thought you said tutorial for a second. Here's territorial. They can't stop my absurd boating. What was the map for the contest? Europe. Choo choo coming through. We crushed this bad boy. We crushed this baddie. Dude, is it crazy for anyone else to know it's like already June? I love / hate June because like the sun comes up so early and it's always nice to wake up to the sun instead of just, you know, perpetual darkness. But also it's a thing of like, man, I didn't sleep very well. I'll sleep in the morning and then that doesn't happen because, you know, the sun's out and I don't have curtains. Dude, all right, let's switch to Openfront. Openfront IO. And we'll try and do team games. We might do a free-for-all. But let's start off with teams. How much longer stream? A while, bud. Maybe you have at least a couple more hours. June is so hot. I like the heat, though. Oh, 2-team. Let's do that. Join the world, 2-team. This seems fun. Hopefully everyone put on tags. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Asia. I don't know the strategy for this, but I think we should divide and conquer a little bit. Hopefully this guy does really well because I might get choked off here. Yeah, that didn't go very well. I don't know how my position is going to work. I think I'm going to be a little bit of a sacrificial lamb. Yeah, I think we can knock this guy down. Just remember when you get 125,000 gold, buy a city. That's huge that we took that guy down. Good job, guys. Let me get a little bit more workers. There we go. Ew, Mira's on the other team. Ew, even though they have the tag on. That's a little bit unfortunate. Was I put on the other team? No? Okay. Because, like, King of Ping's over here. Where are the most of the corgis? Did a lot of us just knock it in? Because I only see King of Ping and Mira. And Jason Edits. I mean, I think Red's winning. Yeah, we have 54%. We're definitely kind of doing well. I think well enough for me to go further down into workers. Because I'm thinking I'm pretty safe. And we can build another city. And then how much is another port? 250, okay. How do you play in the mid game? I mean, I think it's really dependent on if you're forward or backline, but mid game is just kind of like you just kind of wait for someone else to attack. A moment of opportunity can really do well for you. Like, I'm incredibly backline, so I don't think it'd be good for me to be striking forward. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Blue team's kind of collapsing on us over here. Okay, I've got 15,000 still attacking. Let me launch another attack. Let me see if I can get over enough troops to get that fort. Ah, that's what I was really hoping for. I'm trying to save Bing, but I don't know if it's really worth it. How are we doing? Are we losing? I mean, we still have majority, but I don't like the way this is going for us. Kind of hoping studying Bitcam can fight that guy and I can fight up north. Oh, he launched a nuclear bomb at me. Yeah, I'm getting pushed down. I don't know. I mean, we're winning in other places, but we're definitely getting knocked the F back over here. That one just didn't go. Good nuke. Wow. I mean, we're losing now. I think it's because we didn't get a good push over here. make a tutorial how to play this game, but I'm trying to figure it out. Like, in all honesty, like, go, like, there's so many YouTubers that play this game. Like, I don't know why you'd want one from me at this point. I think we lose. I think we've lost. Like, I don't know what's happening with this side of the map, how they have not like invaded and put any pressure on Europe, but I'm getting pushed back, and I don't really think there's anyone left on our team, so I'm just gonna quit. We'll try that again. Much more longer team games. Yeah, I mean, you really got to kind of focus on, like, if you're front lines, you got to be troop focused. If you're back lines, you got to be economy focused. So ports, missiles, things like that. I don't like Openfront. I mean, give it another go. It's definitely something that burned me the wrong way because it's confusing. 5 teams. Let's go Iceland. You have to build more ports, which gets you more gold. Yeah. Where's my team spawning? And you want to spawn on the green areas because you're more likely to get land really quickly. And your teammates are green. And then I like to play it where if I get 10,000, I just immediately go. Like 10,000 troops, I immediately go. Where did my team spawn? Oh, we're all the way up in the north. Yeah, you guys spawned together. I think we're kind of screwed against the purple team here. Imperium requests that you attack this guy. It's not a bad move. I was kind of hoping you would help me fight Jeep. I think we're about to lose. Yeah, we're right behind purple for last place, or right in front of purple for last place. Or you should play more Domination. I played the appropriate amount. right, I got that fort. That's really good. What is this? 125. Let's try and get an alliance with you. I don't think you want to fight me. This guy. Oh, he is fighting me. No way. That was a dumb move. Literally just, oh, shoot, I hit exit game. I mean, we were going to lose that one anyways. Our team is dead. Yeah, we need to spawn together. I think we'll call out a spot to go. But try and spawn in green areas. The chat is gone. I think everyone's just really focusing on how to play the game. Like, it is like a completely new experience. And I think the way you do it is you do the first attack immediately as you get in. And then you increase how much you're attacking for like 30%. And you hit every time you go up 1,000 troops. Up until you get to 10,000. And then every time you get back to 10,000, you attack again. 14. Let's go. Let's try and spawn in like the Iberian Peninsula and France. Let's try and get over here, guys. Let's spawn on the west side of the map. Dude, why did my teammate spawn next to me? Did it show for you that you weren't on my team? Because like it didn't look like you were on my team, which is why I wasn't moving. I thought the green halo indicated that they were on your team. I think we just knocked this guy down. Yep, he's fully gone. That's a big win for us. Especially as I'm about to get my first city. There we go. I had a little bit of a lag spike there. City. I think that'll just wipe him out completely. And then we have the British Isles under control. So we're definitely a little bit better off. If we could grab this area, that'd obviously be really good too. I don't know what this guy's plan is. But I definitely see him. All right, so the big threat is we're the worst team. Oh no. Big threat is really blue team, which we don't have borders on. So backline, if you're... See, the problem is I think we're not like really established on backline because that guy could boat over. I'm going to decrease and try and get more pops and more money. Make sure we build fort or trade posts as well, because that's how you get a lot of money. Honestly, though, maybe I go forward attack. Blue is boating into our back line, so I don't really know if there's too many actual back lines here. I forgot. Yes, progress. Oh, you guys are already on that? Love that. I should also build a missile silo. Why did you bombed me, you idiot? You took out 2 of our... You idiot! You bombed where... You bombed the ports that I had taken over! You blew it! Okay, I think I'm going to try and start fighting blue down because they have 40%. Yellow's not too much of a threat. They only have 11. They only have this guy. I think I could fight, like, this guy who's going to... They're just going to try and push over here. Here comes nukes on me. No. Oh, he's gonna hit right there, isn't he? Oh my god. Please, my team, please stop nuking things that are right next to me. This is the second time you've nuked things that I owned. Stop. Help me. Stop bombing me. No way. No way. What are we doing? Guys, you're nuking me. I'm on your team. I keep seeing nukes from over here. The only team over here is red. Why are you nuking me? Yeah, stop nuking things we're about to take. Great advice. Now we're doing rest of the board. Guys, what are we doing? Who's just trolling over here? Is it Estonian Empire, bud? Like, you don't have to play on our team if you're just going to keep nuking me. That's so, like you're not being funny. It's just honestly incredibly cringe. Good nuke. Good nuke. You didn't hit any of my things. I saw that coming. I was like, he's going to hit me. Kush Kingdom, bud. You nuked me. Okay, that's like a full sin. That's big for us. What? I don't understand what's happening right now. He just like capitulated all my stuff. I think we lost. I think we lost. How does Red have total 60 million? People aren't spending money. What are we doing, guys? Are you spending money? How do we have 60 million? None of us know how to spend it. Build ports and then build missiles and then launch the missiles. So you build ports for trade, right? Cities for population to give you more money. And then what you want to do is build missiles and start launching missiles. You can save up for 15 million and launch what's called a MERV, which basically takes an entire player off the map. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I mean, we're all learning. Let's try the world again. Or let's try the world. We're all learning, so it's nothing to get, like, upset about. But, you know, it's just kind of like Territorial. If you're sitting on money and red interest, you gotta, like, donate it or use it for, like, our gains. Where are we spawning? Let's try and get... Let's try and get North America. Let's try and get North America. Dude, North America's way contentious. Next time we maybe not go North America. Like, I think it's too late to change. Who's on my team? Why are you spawning right next to me, guy? Come on, guy. Don't stream snipe. We're on a team. Like, what are you doing? I think this is the same guy that was nuking me. All right, Craft, let's try and get this guy down. What's the point of being a backline? If you can't donate, you can donate. You can donate via money, and you can also be more active in, like, launching nukes for your team. Wow, the blue team really kind of got our number here. I still don't even have enough money to get my first city. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. You can donate money or troops. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're all kind of trying to work together here. It's tough because we didn't get our area so quickly because it was so much more contested. But now we can support the ballerina guy a lot more. No one has a port over here, lol. Let me try and decrease and maybe I can go full money. If people build ports on this side. Blue doesn't have any warships. We could really do damage down here. Like, this guy has no troops. If we can land and push back this guy, we're going to be really in the money against blue. Damn it. There we go. I landed. Uh-oh, did my game freeze? No, we got it. There's French's full send. Good. Whoever voted down here. Ballerina. Ballerina really knows what they're doing. Oh, we got a nuke coming in. Why, guys? You just nuked all of our stuff. I had 4 cities. Of course, you can't build a SAM site to defend your own cities from your own team. Can anyone nuke this guy, Nice Bobby, down south, his nuclear port? Can anyone nuke that for me? Oh, we got one on the way. Thank you. Please stop nuking stuff, guys. Like our stuff. There's no reason for it. Oh, attack purple. Attack purple. Craft, attack purple. He's only got like, he was weak for a second. My game's frozen. No! We were doing so well. We were so winning this. The first time we're like gonna win a big team battle, the game freezes? That's so lame. Not gonna lie, this is fun if you stay alive. Yeah, I mean, it is like a big learning curve, and it is like, what am I even doing? But once we were figuring it out, I think this is a lot more engaging than Territorial. It's harder for me to commentate on. But I think we're picking up some steam here. One more? Okay, we'll do one more. Because that's a really crappy way to end it, right? We were doing so well. We can join this world game right now. We can just redo what we did. Let's just go for North America again. Just go for North America again. Okay, everyone went for South America. That's fine. The Americas, I think we're big enough to get the Americas. Oh, did we? Yeah, we kind of lost North America. I gotta be a little bit more careful with troops. If I can get this fort down, I can start doing damage against this guy. Give me his money. Yes! Port. Okay, how are we doing? We won South America. We've got down here. Are there any corgis here? Did no one get in? I'm just now looking up and seeing. I'm not sure if anyone actually got in. Did anyone get in? Because I can restart this. A bunch of us couldn't spawn. I'm just kind of counterattacking every guy this time this guy attacks because I'm looking as defending troops and I'm consistently ahead of them and I'm gaining territory. I think it's just you in this one. All right, let me try and win this fight and I'll back out. That might explain why nobody went into North America and our entire team went to South America. Let's try and do a sneaky move and steal away his one city. We'll just save up the entire time. Oh, he's got a warship out. Oh, I lost all those troops. I mean, we're definitely turning the tide against this guy. That one blue player full sending crushed this guy's hopes. Please let my warship win. Yes. Okay, now I scale back. I go full money. If I get attacked, the war's been lost already. We go full money. Yeah, this guy gets it. He's wanting to trade with me too. Let's build everything right here and we'll build a SAM site as well. Save 716 gold from Border Gore. Where's Border Gore? Build a bunch of defenses. I'm going to build a SAM site, a couple SAM sites along here, and then just vote this. Okay. Cool. Defensive posts aren't helpful in that situation. I mean, no, someone on my team nuked me. No, it was yellow? No, I saw red. Yellow, it came from like right here and over here. It was red. Trust me, it was red. All right, ports are 1 million. SAM site's up. We should be fine. It's rude? Yeah, it really is kind of rude. I wish the That seems like a pretty obvious one to be like, hey, in teams games, you can't purposely target territory that's like your guys. Now, could you say like, oh, that ruins the strategy of preemptively striking something that like the enemy's going to take? Sure. But I think it's more important to limit the amount of people that are trolling more so than it is like to limit a potential strategic advantage. Yeah, so it's coming from Cuba, so it's Corgi Haha Corgi Circus. Wow, such funny. I know, right? It's like we're losing the game and the guy's just like, I'm just gonna nuke you. Yeah, I'm like excited to play the game and then someone's just like, it's my mission to ruin it. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I need you to like go outside. Like, it's truly embarrassing you're engaging this much with someone you hate. Like, you don't like me, that's fine. But like, go outside and make some friends. Thank you to whoever nuked that. Appreciate you. There's this thing called grass, really cool. Yeah. It's just like, you know, you think you're like owning the streamer, but it's just like you're just kind of like embarrassing yourself. You'll look back upon this moment when you're an adult and just be like, oh god, such cringe. That sucks. Someone else is just ruining it for no reason. Yeah, I mean, it sucks because like it's like obviously I'm not like the important person on the team. I want to like help the team and I can't because there's just someone on my who just like is making it their mission to try and ruin my day. It's sad. I do think we've lost this one. I think green's just gotten too big. When me and the crown are both like losing, like we lost 8 ports collectively. Kind of a tough place to be in, right? I really want to try like being doing the economy stuff, but I can't do that if I just keep getting nuked. Like, I really want to try saving up for a Merv and then being able to use that. Oh, that's a SAM site there. It's going to shoot down my thing. But someone else's might get through. Because it's on reload right now. Yep, he got it. But yeah, we lost. Nice try. Nice try. Alrighty, but it is past one, so we're going to move on. We're going to play some Contraband Police. Sam has a 7.5 second cooldown. Yeah, we'll play that more tomorrow for sure. I think we might play 2 hours of that next time. But yeah. I don't know who the developer is. Can we do a private lobby next time? No, I kind of want to I want to build us up as a clan. But more so than I want to do like free-for-alls. That makes sense. But we're going to play this. I'll be right back. I'm just going to use the bathroom. All right, so this is, let me recording because I want to make this video. All right, so this is Contraband Police. Basically, if you've seen the video I did or the stream we did about Quarantine Zone, where you're kind of a checkpoint guy, it's the same thing here, except for it's a little bit more in depth. So let's just do the campaign. We'll try out with the campaign. So the People's Republic of Arkaristan is on the verge of a revolution being organized by an armed group called Blood Fist. As the new commander of the border post, you'll face tasks more difficult than just document control. 5-day training. Okay. Is it made by Rockstar? It does kind of have that font, right? Is that the game where you were on a border checking cars? Yeah. Legally descript, not Soviet Union. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Wake up, comrade. We'll be there soon. Understood. There! Dude, that guy didn't even hit the brakes at all. He didn't even touch the brakes. The guy's bet a vodka crate that you won't survive even a week in this shabby hole, but the commissioner believes in you somehow. Thank you. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit. And stream. This is totally legally to script Soviet Union. You better follow all the orders or you end up like Rosenkopf. Poor guy, he just wanted to make a little more money on the side. Dude, that guy almost hit the gate. Okay, we're here. Now report to the commissioner. Good luck. Let me out. Don't talk to me. Your mission here's done. There we go. Ah, comrade, we're expecting you. Welcome to the Arkristan border post. My name is Commissioner Andreev, and I will explain your work to you. First, go to the duty office and pick up your duty folder. Okay, shift is run. That's nice. This is my duty folder. Now open the folder and check your duty handbook tab. It contains necessary information about the inspections, admission rules, as well as visitor countries and vehicle types. Oh, B. Passport check. Okay. Oh god, this is a lot. This is a lot. Great, now let's get started. Pull the lever to invite the first driver in for border control. I understand, sir. They're over here. Obviously, I came from that way. Hello, sir. In order to enter our car stand, the driver needs to have valid documents. Ask him to show you the papers. Show me papers. Can I have your documents? Now look at your duty folder. Now use the document comparer to check the correctness of the driver's data on both documents. Correct, correct. Correct, correct. That matches. Got it. Don't forget to check errors in the inspection report. Okay. Valid to 1981. What's today's date? In this report, you'll flag any discrepancies found in the documents. Mark at least one error before you turn a driver away, or leave a clean report when you grant entry. To get the highest rating, you need to finish all existing problems. Over time, the reports will expand with new error boxes. Can't match. Okay. Today is April. Oh, hold on. That matches. Okay. So I think he's good. Now I'll make a decision. Should you let him in? Inspection is finished. That's all. Or we turn him away. You're fine. Approve. Have a great day. Perfect inspection. You made the right decision. Call the next driver for control. First off, love this car. So adorable. Hello, sir. This driver is not in our Carson City. All foreigners must additionally have a valid entry permit. Serve this driver in the next few. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. That matches. This does not match. Mismatch. In. The photo matches. The name, surname matches. The expiration date matches. Okay. Okay. So I turn you away. Wait. How do I mark him down as like no? What country is this? Oh, it's this one. Kingdom of Urki. Okay. Official stamps. He has the right stamp. Okay. So I need to turn this man away. Inspection is finished. We deny you. Your passport number doesn't match. That's why. Get out of here. Turn around, sir. Turn around. Your kind ain't welcome here. Get out of here. Justified refusal. Let's go. We got $80. Hello, sir. Documents. Match. Let's get in out there. That matches. Let's check the country. You're from this country. I think that's all right. I think this is good. All right, approve. I need to check the photos. I haven't been checking the photos. Valid inspection. Let's go. Which if I know anything about Gamecraft, this one's gonna be a turn away. Hello, sir. Passport. Okay, face matches. This matches. This matches. No, it doesn't. Did we mark that? We did. No, mismatch. Okay, we turn this man away. Deny. Let's go. Can you teach me a territorial opening? I have a great tutorial. I would check that out. Beautiful. Perfect inspection. You've done pretty well today, comrade. It wasn't so hard, was it? No, comrade. I'm a genius. Now you can go to your apartment for a well-deserved rest. I have a feeling this is my quote-unquote apartment. Oh, glory to our Arcanistan. This is beautiful. Sleep regenerates the level of your perception required for automatic documentation comparison. Full regeneration takes 8 hours. Upgrade your quarters to increase the maximum level of health and perception. Interesting. Did Mozambique, 3 countries left in domination: Morocco, Cameroon, and the Ivory Coast. Enjoy. Property maintenance, personnel salaries. Oh, it costs money? All right, day 2. Hello, comrade. My name is Yuri Petrov. I am the deputy commissioner and will lead your second day of training. We've recently observed the increased activity of smugglers from the Obodronskov game. Fortunately, our intelligence service is already doing this and will provide you with the necessary information on a regular basis. First, let's look at the information board. Ugh. Each memo is about a specific smuggler. Okay. Search everyone matching the description, and remember, no amount of contraband can cross the Arkanstan border. Arkanstan border. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay, let's get started. First, call the first vehicle for inspection. Okay. The suspect is a driver who did not stop for inspection yesterday. Will try and cross the border. So we need to look for a partial registration of YZH. And one of your informants inside Arbenkrov's gang has obtained valuable information regarding another shipment of contraband. The driver's age is 49. Good to know. Comrade is using USD. I mean, no one's offered to bribe me yet. Looks like we have our suspect here. Let me see your papers. Okay, so this is the 49-year-old. So please step out of the vehicle. They mark it with a snake mark. However, it's only visible in the UV light. Fortunately, your working flashlight has such a function. Find a sign on one of the armchairs. Gasp! You can also find contraband in these places. Okay. We're gonna need a knife. Grab one from the table. Use the knife to cut open the seat upholstery. So much drugs! Do I need to keep hitting it? Yes. Contraband is not always labeled. Sometimes it can be hidden between parts or in hard to reach places. Let's check under the hood. Careful eyesight will come in handy more than a flashlight. Anyone see what I'm supposed to be looking for? Ah, cocaine. We found it. Remember, the smugglers can be very inventive. For sample inspection materials, see your duty handbook. You can arrest that bastard now. You're going to jail. Criminals who are awaiting transport to the labor camps are held here. Upgrade the prison to increase the maximum number of places. To prevent possible escape, consider hiring a prison guard. Remember that by leaving the prisoners in the police car overnight, they may also escape. Go to hell, you dirty smuggler. This is your warehouse. You will store and intercept contraband tools, items, and other things here. Maybe one day you can afford to improve it. I thought his whole back seat section was coke. I mean, I kind of did too. Cocaine. Hello, I'd like to put the coke away. Can I not store it in here? Is there no storage? I don't see a button. Maybe I just leave? Oh, hold on. Clipboard. Storage. Okay. This is where. You store weapons and everything in here. Got it. Now ask Officer Maximoff to get rid of the remaining vehicle. Dude, I think he's taking a wee. Go get rid of the vehicle. Clear inspection area. The criminal is caught. Plus 100. There are different types of tools that are needed to open certain types of storage compartments. These materials, such as tires. Okay. You can smash hard elements with the use of hammers. Axes allow you to open crates in car tanks. And what's the pitchfork for? With this knowledge, you can return to further vehicle inspections. Could you imagine if your border agent just greeted you with a knife? Or with a freaking axe? Like, hello, sir. By the way, our tip is that we need to be looking for a driver that's age of 49. You don't look 49? Give me your passports. Match. This does not... That's a mismatch. This is also a mismatch. And this is expired. Sir. I'm checking to see if you are a smuggers. You got any smuggies in here? Awfully awkward that you have an empty van, sir. I need you to step out of the vehicle. You smuggler. I don't think he's a smuggler. I just want to do my due diligence. Can you move out of the way? Okay, we're good here. I don't see any symbols. So we're just gonna deny you. Get back in your vehicle. Inspection is finished. Denied. You're making a big mistake. Do you know who my father is? Justified refusal. Okay, it wasn't perfect though, so I missed something, I think. Or maybe refusals just give you 80 and letting him in gets you 100. Hello, newcomer. Match. 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 Okay, everything's good there, sir. Okay, nothing super obvious. I think he's good to go. I hope he drives off like this. He does. Okay, it closes. So this guy's got to be our smuggler then. Valid inspection. Good. You're making a big mistake, Corgi holding an axe as he says that. Yeah. Okay, how did I check? It's 1981 now. What's 1981 minus 1932? Does that make him 49? Let's see. 1981 minus 1932. He's 49! He's the Smuggies! Step out of the vehicle, sir. Tell me where the coke is. Tell me! I swear to God, I'll tear this car apart. You're not getting through. Where are the drugs? Oh, God. There! Aha! Contraband money! Fine, I have contraband. Please leave my vehicle. Take the money. No, sir. First off, you're going straight to jail. You try and bribe me, sir? You're under arrest. How dare you? Don't forget. That's all for today. Rest up. Okay, let me put the money in there. Tomorrow, Commissioner will give you another assignment. Clear this area. Remember, kid, drugs are bad. Remember, kids, you'll never get past Border Check Charlie, Stationeer, Corgi Circus. I'll arrest you on the spot, by God. Okay. Everything went well. Just property maintenance and everything. Comrade, we need to free up some space at the border post today, so you're going for a ride. I'm going places doing things? Your task is to transport prisoners to the labor camp and deliver intercepted contraband to the police base. Visit Vlad's store along the way to buy some tools needed for your work. Dude, this game is very in-depth. First, let's deal with our naughty boys. Enter the custody room and transport all the vehicles to the police vehicle. Prisoners to the police vehicle. Good, now gather the contraband. Approach the police vehicle and open the trunk. Wait, move contraband directly from your inventory or transfer via the warehouse. Okay. This is where your police cars are stored. Talk to a mechanic to prepare to the desired vehicle. Looks like you're ready to go. Into the vehicle. First stop, the labor camp. You'll drop the prisoners there. Check the map to see your location. Where is it the labor camp? Yeah, I guess it's the labor camp. Oh, so I actually have to drive there. Okay, we'll take a right. I swear to God, if this music's copywritten, I'm gonna be furious. I think it's this way. Hold on, I need to check the map. No, it's literally the opposite way. I was tricked. My wife's gonna kill me when she found out I was caught. Jesus. Steering on with a WASD is always such a challenge. Can I pass this, man? Do you think it's worth it? I think it's worth. All the way! Oh, God! Made it. Oh, no! Looks like the last stormer's knocked over a tree. We can't go any further. Take an axe from the trunk and get rid of this obstacle. Sir, do you not see the freaking down tree honking at me? Well done. Now get back in the car. We have a long way to go. We check the map again. Right. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm still going the right way. This looks like the labor camp. Yep. Are you guys proud of me? I haven't crashed once. I'm so good at driving now. Okay, this is the place. Stop next to the gate and give the order to transport the prisoners. Okay. Hello, comrade. I'm Sergeant Manilov, and I am in charge of this hole. Since the party gave up the lawsuits against the gangsters, the production of our stone has started. Corgi's really improved since his Pacific drive days. Shut up. Transfer all the prisoners. Perfect. We always need new hands to work. Next, visit Vlad's store for some tools. Remember, without tools, you can't find any contraband. Okay. So we continue right, and then we take like the second turn on the right. Hold on, I need to turn around. Can I just go this way? can't. I'm a genius. Fantastic. All right, now look for a left. We take the second left. Is everyone enjoying your nice little ride through legally descript Soviet Union? We have some that's one left, next left. We have some lovely folk music for you. On your left, you're going to see some trees and then a mountain. And on your right, you're going to see some more mountains. And in front of us, you'll see two people going really slow, but not slow enough for me to like be able to match their speed. Map? Yep, this is where we go. It's a dirt road. Oh. That's what yellow means on the map. It means it's a dirt road. I'm learning. All right, let's get out of the car. Now we go talk to Vlad. Hello, Vlad. Oh, does that mean you're the new commander at the border? It does. My name is Vladimir Nimchuk, but they call me Vlad. I sell reliable tools, weapon, and ammunition. We'll see how good of a driver you are when you have a police chase. There's police chases in this game? I hope you do better than Roznikov. I will. I need to buy? A pistol. Ammunition for the pistol. Your last stop, the police base. Okay. This is where you'll pass the contraband. I don't know if I need anything else, but I'm happy to have a gun. Okay, so we back up. We continue on this dirt road until we get to the end, I believe. No, we'll take a right. Okay. Yo, Redstone! With the €2 donation. Love your content. Keep it up. Never done this. SC? What's SC? But thank you so much. Very kind of you. Hold on. I gotta stop. I gotta throw some hearts out there. Pop, 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 pop. Thank you so much. Ran out of characters? Oh, what were you gonna say? Okay, I take this road, and then when we get to the dirt pavement, I take a right. Or to the pavement. I'll take a right. I've never done a super chat. Well, it's very kind of you. Definitely very appreciated. Yeah. I'm here. All right, now go talk to the officer Nabolskov and pass him all gathered contraband. Nabolskov! I thought you'd never come. My name is Nabolskov. I am the manager of this warehouse. Don't ever think about selling it on the side. Okay. So I could sell it on the side is what you're saying. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to... Oh, I gotta be closer. Okay, transfer all contraband. Well done. Another smuggling thwarted. Good, now get in your vehicle and head back to the border post. Okay, so we just hit a left and then we're good. Now we just follow this truck all the way back to the checkpoint. I wish the map was a little bit smaller, because this is kind of tedious, right? Just driving. Pass. Go for the pass. Passing on a curve. Nailed it. Oh, got turn in here. Congratulations, comrade. You did well. You can see your work is not limited to sitting at the border post all the time. Okay, now I rest up for the day. Sick. With my gun. Items bought, property maintenance. Okay, so we have $335. So we lost money because we didn't do any checkpoints. Or we kind of went even because we got money for dropping the contraband and the guys off, the smugglers. Wake up, we have another busy day at the border. Today you'll handle drivers transporting cargo goods into the country. Go ahead and invite the first person in. Okay. The Ministry of Transport is changing the regulations on import goods. The requirement is for drivers to have a cargo list is introduced. Any discrepancies in the documentation should result in refusal of entry, and we need to look out for a smuggler from the Republic of Kyrgyzstan. What's the Republic of Kyrgyzstan? Oh, there it was. All right, so we'll be on the lookout for bears or Ks. I should probably not greet him with a gun. Do you think a knife's a better one to greet with? You think a knife or a gun says I mean business more? All driver transporting cargo must have a valid cargo list. Let's ask him for his papers. Give me your papers. Okay. Let's close that. He has... Okay, let's do this first. I imagine everything's gonna match. Yep, match. Match. Match, we're good. The photo matches. So now we need to check his cargo list. The best way to compare a document with the actual cargo is to use your cargo notebook. Pick it up from the table. Now use your notebook to count all the cargo from this vehicle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh, I forgot the can of gas. Okay. So that's all of his cargo. So we have 10 cement, 2 gas, 1 detergent. Hold on. Can I look at this within? Okay. 10, 10, 2. He's missing 1. Detergent 1, toilet 1, refrigerators 1. Refrigerator's supposed to be 3. Petrobel's is supposed to be 2. Let me just make sure I didn't mess up. Okay, so we have some discrepancy. Do I just turn him away? Cargo list does not match. See if we got a smuggler here. Any smuggling? Imagine he's a smuggler too. Okay. Okay, so it goes there. That's nice. It won't let me pass this. Can I kill him? How much is his game, Corgi? It was like 20 bucks. Any discrepancies in the doc, refusal of entry? Yeah. I don't know how to mark the thing though. What am I supposed to do? Nothing to clear. How am I supposed to refuse him entry? Has anyone played this? Does anyone know? What am I doing? What am I supposed to do? Maybe I Google it. Let's just say Chris Kryreal Kazlov. Contraband Police. I don't know if the names change every time, but it seems like this is the tutorial. No. Maybe I didn't mark something? Okay, there you go. I missed something. Great, now you can easily compare your car. Okay, with the notebook. I understand. So it doesn't match. Cement does. Toilet does. Gas range does. Refrigerators are missing one, and petrols are missing one. So that does not match. So we tell you, and the inspection is finished, and you need to be denied. Oh, I've been meaning to play this? Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a lot bigger game than I initially took it for. There's a lot of things to do. I could have closed your gate for you, but, you know, to hell with you. You're listed in a match, sir. Get my gun out so they know I mean business. Justified refusal. Okay, perfect inspection. So we got $100. When we get less than $100, we miss something. First off, he's a hippie. We got to turn him back. What's the other thing? Republic of whatever that stands. Sometimes you'll need to unload cargo for better control. He's the smuggler! Okay, everything matches. Gonna need you to step out of the vehicle, sir. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's check the cargo. That's it. Cargo set now on the table. There's contraband there. Okay, I think I got everything. 2 contrabands! By God. We need an axe, okay. Drugs! Congratulations, you caught the smuggler in the act. More drugs. Any other drugs? Drugs. We need a knife. More drugs! Any other drugs you'd like to tell me about, sir? Step out of the vehicle. You're going straight to jail. Now handle a few more vehicles. Okay. Hold on, let me transfer all my stuff. Get my clip of ammo. Clear the inspection zone. So much contraband, dude. This is a Chad vehicle if I've ever seen one. Documentation, sir. Match. Yes. Your photo does match. Okay. I'm just gonna need you to open up the back, sir. He's got a petrol barrel and a soap. Let's do our usual UV just in case this is a smuggler. I don't think he is. No, okay. Let's check. With the... Yes, that all matches. Okay, he's good to go. Inspection is finished. You can come in, sir. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye, Kodu. The date is wrong of the passport? No, it was perfect inspection. You scared me. This reminds me of Papers, Please. Yeah. Who doesn't love a good Papers, Please? Documentation, sir. All right. Match. Okay, we're good there. He's got 3 sand according to his cargo list. Let's go check the back. I can't get back there to see if there's more sand. I see 1 sand. That's 1 sand? This is a justified refusal. The cargo list does not match. He had 1 sand. He said he had 3 sand. Invalid. Oh, no. I made an error. Oh, I needed to mark it. Okay, my first error. Good. You're learning so fast. Rest up tomorrow. Last day of training. Incorrect check is minus 100. Oh, my God. I think we actually lost money that day. That's rough. The margins, they're razor thin. Okay, ready for comrade? Today, I'd like to check what you've learned. Get to work. Okay. So we got to look for a partial registration of 83JM and the Ministry of Cargo listing these discrepancies. Okay. So A3JN, right? JM. Let the first guy through. Come on in, sir. Hello, newcomer. You have things to trade? Some visitors will want to trade with you. In a communist state, necessities are often only available on the black market. Small trade can be an opportunity for you to earn extra money. The price of an item in your inventory is the price you paid for the item before the sale. You can easily check whether the transaction will be profitable. At any time, you can sell excess goods to the barter in the Drunken Bear Inn. Wait, how did I know if it was worthy or not? Oh, I could sell him this pack of cigarettes. Yeah, plus 23. There you go. Alright, let me see your documents. Good. Good. The photo matches. Date of expiration is... Uh-oh. April, May? No, it's fine. Let's check his box of stuff. Okay, 3 crates. 4 sacks. 3 barrels of beer. No markings of any kind. Okay, fertilizer. Fertilizer doesn't match. Coffees doesn't match. Beer barrels does. Let me just double check to make sure I didn't miss any fertilizer. You don't have any in like the front seat, do you? Did I just miss fertilizer? No, that's the fertilizer. He's got to be rejected. The cargo list doesn't match. You must return all the cargo to the vehicle. Oh, so annoying. Oh, I gotta tell him to return the cargo, okay? It's better than me having to do it, I'll tell you that. But I need to refuse you. Denied. We'll see if I did that one right. Is it fine? How is it fine if the dates are different? It says it matches. I think you might be looking at the wrong dates. Come on, justified refusal. Yes! What was the one we're looking for? 83JM. Oh no, that was the smuggler! I was looking at the passport. He's running away! Come on, comrade! Get in the police car and chase him. Get him! Do I just run him off the road? I don't know which way he went. He went this way. I actually don't. No, that's him. That's him right there. How do I stop him? Do I shoot at him? Oh, H. Nice, he thought he would run away. Arrest the bastard immediately. Incoming call. New orders. Let me just make one of them 3-point turns I hear so much about with the kids. Turning on the siren. Will you get over for me? Yay! Dude, I'm always rolling with a siren from here on out. Get off the road. Policemen coming through. Important police things. You wouldn't understand, civilian. Oh, we're timed to get back. That's crazy. Oh, I missed. This is where I parked the car. Hurry! Hello, comrade. Comrade, we've lost contact with Sergeant Gabriel's brigade. They were on the trail of Bloodfist rebels near the sawmill. Matters urgent, so go there as soon as possible. Captain Sorkorin will accompany you. Pick up the gun. I already got a gun, but thank you. It's a better... Oh, it's the same gun I have. So I didn't need to buy a gun is what you were telling me. That's unfortunate. What's up, Falkland? Get into contact and go to the sawmill. Can you drive? I don't want to drive. Alright, where's the sawmill at, brother? Oh, okay. So we gotta take the first right and then the first left. Then we just follow us down. Redstone with the £5 donation. 100 XP. Woohoo. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you. Let me throw some hearts out there for you. Ba, 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 ba. All right, we're here. And let it be the beginning of good cooperation. He's a traitor. I can't believe it. Sergeant Garverliv gets along with criminals. Let's get away from here. We must personally inform the inspector. Oh, okay. Dear God! He's dead! I'm dead! No! This aim is wild. I mean, I think I was supposed to drive away. Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. Quick, help me. I think he's still alive. Don't die, comrade. Krista, they need to get a better name for the country. Get cover? Convinced of your death, the rebels escaped from the sawmill. After an hour, the concerned commissioner sent his deputies with backup brigade to the place. The wound on your head turns out to be superficial. Unfortunately, Comrade Sorkin was not so lucky. I think that was supposed to happen. We completed the 5-day border guard training. Training complete. Congratulations, you're ready to work on your own. Alrighty, well, I think we'll save here, and I think we'll call it for today. So that was a fun day of streaming. We'll be back with more Contraband Police tomorrow, more Openfront, and more Territorial. I think we'll expand everything. Akaristan. It's like a stand place. Thanks, Hyrule. Wait, is that Hyrule from like 2 years ago? Hyrule? Like Fluffy Hyrule? Like we played together in Vampire Hyrule? NK Fluffy, dude, it's been so long. Hope you're doing well. I see you on Steam all the time. But that's gonna do it for today, boys. Thanks guys for being here. Once again, great to see you, Hyrule. And we'll be back tomorrow. See everybody then. Adios, muchachos.